Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chicken's here back today on the Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we've done a few different things. We've been able to stay in Diamond, which is good, and we're going to go over what we need to do going into the last engine room and the last week of Warships. We got 7 days left in the season. Appreciate it if you guys subscribe to the channel. If you want to stay up to date, don't forget to use that code CHICKEN in the shop and become a channel member if you want to see any of the, or if you want to win potentially any of the stuff behind me on that shelf. So, here's where we're at for today, guys. Now, I just built this base, so I can't say whether it's good or not. But like we were talking about yesterday, definitely in need of a base change. Now, what happened yesterday, we had an interesting day. As you can see, we started to lose more. That's why this was my last attack, but started to lose more with that base. I felt like it just wasn't strong enough. So yeah, we got up to 2160. And then from that point, I forget if I talked about this already. I think I might have. Yeah, that's why I have the shock blaster. I thought we could push to 22. Ended up not being the case. Now we got to make the choice: shock launchers or 70R. I think what we want to do, I think we want to skip shock launchers. Although I was thinking about it yesterday, was going shocks, totally D'ing up. I just don't see the need really because we're not really facing anything. We're not facing a ton of bomber hits. I think shocks will come into play at 7, but I think some of the stuff at 7, namely shock bombs, is going to be a lot stronger than anything else that we have right now at 6. And also with the shock bomb and the troop damage and the remote defib, I feel like defense isn't going to be very strong at 6 ERs. So I think we need to go to 7. And I think if we can get these prototypes, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Shock bomb, DBD, both the protos, then backfill if there's time. I mean, that's a very expensive, it's going to take a few days to save up the keys needed for 70 hours. But I think that's the plan. The problem with shock launchers is if we could just grab them, sure, but we have to get grenadiers. And I don't want to waste any more keys than we've already wasted this season. So that's kind of where I'm at for the moment. I think I'm still going to save the tokens to upgrade Barrage because that is helpful to BART out some ERs. But I think let's just jump into it today and let's see if this new base is any good. So we're still using heavy choppers and rocket choppers. Some bases we can still use the doodlers. We can bring in the bombardiers. But those are pretty few and far between. I'm almost exclusively using HCRC, which is good, which makes me feel good because we took rocket choppers early on, and I'm glad we're getting some function out of them, some use out of them, because that really kind of ruined the entire season. Okay, what do we got here? We got 3 boom cannons, shock blaster down there. We should be able to remove 2 of them. Okay. Alright, let's try this. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we spaced them out enough where they're not going to get clipped. Just enough, okay. We should be able to farm up a decent amount of gunboat energy here. I'm going to... See, he's got the 3 engines down there, eh? So I'm going to take out this boom cannon first. We're going to go 1, 2. 1, 2. Now with that max barrage, you can see where that's going to come in handy in a minute. We can go... So 4 artillery. I think that's the best way to split it out is 2 barrage and then the rest artilleries, something like that. Come on, guys, get in there, get in there, get in there. So we'll take this down here. Then we're just gonna let them free clear for a sec, get the sniper towers out of the way, and then flare onto that rocket launcher. Didn't lose any RCs, which is good. Yep, there we go. Okay. So still free clearing. That boom cannon on the side does make me nervous, so the sooner we can get rid of that, the better. Let's flare you over there. Ugh, lost a rocket chopper. Might lose another one there. Okay, just barely held on. That was kind of scary. And then one more artillery, I'll take that down. Okay. Coming along here, guys. Stuck on that critter launcher. The rocket choppers actually surprisingly do a pretty good job of taking down the critter launcher critters. They don't really get hung up on them for too long like the bombardiers do. I don't know why. I guess it's because they shoot fast enough. Alright, let's get moving. And I think what we're going to do is we're just going to flare right onto this boom cannon. Or should we do the... I think let's just flare onto it. We're going to lose one. Hopefully just the one. Shock Blaster might clip the rocket. Let's actually go for the blaster next. Because it happens a lot where the blaster, like it's doing right now, it'll shoot over top or behind the heavy choppers. And it'll go right for the rocket choppers. Come on, take out that stupid RL. So we're not going to get a good time here. I mean, anytime you lose rocket choppers, it's not usually good. The good news is there's not a lot left in the way. So let's go like this. And then let's go like that. So I don't think we're going to win this one, guys. Let's see. Okay, I need you guys to shoot the machine gun, but I also need you to take that engine down. Alright, there we go. So at least we got them in a good position. The rocket is somehow targeting that rocket chopper on the left instead of the heavy chopper directly in front of it. But that's okay. 59 seconds. Yeah, that's slow. Slow. Let's move up here. And get an artillery. They really want to take down that one rocket, but he's hanging on there. So even though we lost, he did a decent job. Oh man, that's too bad. Yeah, I think just losing that one RC, you can't really lose any. Although I've never gotten this slow of a time with losing one. So I'm not sure exactly why that was so bad, but yeah, that's tough. Let's go over. I mean, this is a fairly similar base here. This is what we were doing yesterday, and it wasn't going too bad. I think the problem is he had so many cannons and stuff. It was really like an anti-rocket shot. Let's see what time he got. 1:07. That's a pretty slow time. So maybe the base is decent. Let's try one more. We should be able to get ahead a little bit here. So critter launchers, we got those, and that's going to allow us to go to 7 next. So I think that was the right move. Now let's go 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna work on that guy right there. Change up the gunboat energy a little bit. All right, come on, HCs needs to get in the way. We're ready with our smoke to protect the rocket choppers. I hope the sniper switches targets. There it goes. I'm going to try to heal this one up a little bit. Even though we do need to save our GBE for... take that sniper down. Okay. We do need to save our GBE for the boom cannon. Let's go 1, 2. Hopefully that's enough. There we go. And I'm going to let these guys go just because I don't want the sniper to clip any of them. Also doesn't hurt to get that gunboat energy. Alright, now we can take over this cannon. Whoops, boom cannon's still up. They're kind of on the right angle at least. Let's move them over here just to get the rocket choppers out of that rocket launcher range. Okay. Now what we'll do here is we'll probably have to smoke. So let's move. Actually, I think it was going to target the heavy chopper. I might have screwed myself there. Come on up from the smoke. Well, it's all up to God. I tried to space them out well, but I definitely sacrificed a heavy chopper there. Alright, we'll take out this stuff. I'm going to lose an RC to those stupid rocket launchers, man. We cannot get away from those on this match. I'm gonna smoke here. I gotta smoke. Get there. Sheesh. I think we can do okay if we... No, the cannon's on them. We're gonna lose 2 there, looks like. That was too bad because we did a really good job of clearing out most of that base first. But we're not gonna have the damage output to get a decent time anymore. think maybe what we'll do here... Good God, the rocket launcher is still targeting the RC. We're going to smoke them here to the back. And... Oh my God, they scooted forward. Okay, there we go. So, probably going to be another loss. This is going to take forever to get that last engine down. Man, some really bad attacks by me. But, yeah, that's the plan anyways going forward, guys. So, we should be able to get rank 22 with this if we can get some decent attacks strung together. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up for today. Hope you enjoyed. Catch you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.